So I'm Dr. Lutz Mary, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm going to take the topic stepwise project planning from the subject software project management. Stepwise project planning. Outline of the stepwise the framework of basic steps in project planning illustrate the various activities involved in the development process. First, you have to select the project. Then you have to identify the scope and objective of the project. Then you have to have the project infrastructure to carry over that. Analyze the project characteristics, project products and activities, estimation effort, activity risks you have to calculate, you have to allocate the resources for the project. Then you have to have the review plan and execute the. So the schematic is given, selecting the project scope and activities, project infrastructure, analyze project products and activities, estimate effort, activity risk, allocate the resources, review plan and execute the plan. Step 0, selecting the project. This is the initial step which starts well outside the project planning. Feasibility study is needed, choosing the appropriate one. Strategic planning helps in evaluating the metrics for selecting the projects. The project methodologies we have to choose. Then the people on the project have different bias, experience will be different, principles and fears. They combine. So what is optimal differs across the project. So project scope and objectives. Every stakeholder involved in the project must agree on the objectives defined in determining success of the project. Every stakeholder have give the acceptance. The scope statement may take many form and the type of project being implemented and the nature of the organization. The scope statement details the project deliverables and describe the major objectives. The objectives should include measurable success criteria for the project. The scope statement should be written before the statement of work and it would capture developing a software based system to capture and track orders for software. In the baseline of scope statement, project name, project charter, then owner, sponsor and stakeholder. What is the problem statement for the project? What are the goals and objectives? What are the requirements to do the project? What are the deliverables the project will do? What are the non-goals? What are the milestones to achieve? What is the cost estimate of the project? Then step 2, project infrastructure. It refers to the organization structure, processes, tools and techniques and the training and organization puts in place to make project more successful. Organization structure includes support mechanism as project management office, project recruitment function, financial monitoring, etc. It also covers lines of communication and escalation. Processes, typically methodologies, checklist and guidelines. So how to select the tools, what are the software and templates, what are the techniques. So then what are the kickoff meetings, PAS, analysis technique and all. So organization give the training, formal and informal training and reference documentation. Such an organization must give priorities to for multiple projects to be carried out and change control implemented for the affecting the original objectives. Then measurement program determines the control policy and monitors the progress of the project. Project manager must have an overall control of any project planning and control standards. The project leader takes the responsibility for building the team. Team members must work together as a team and resolve the conflicts. Step 3, analyze project characteristics. The project is characterized either maybe the project driven or the object driven. So project has several characteristics. All the projects are unique. The projects are temporary in nature, have a definite beginning and ending date. It should be completed when the goal is met. A successful project meets or exceeds the expectation of the stakeholders. So implementing the product, the user requirements are given due performance. So applying SDLC process, then you have to review all the overall resource estimates. Step 4, project products and activities. Identify what are the deliverables. So end product that has been given to the client. So the project products can be system product, module products or management products. Technical products include training materials and operating instruction in managing the quality of the product. Every activity must be carried out for each and every stage for the development of the process. Management product include progress of the project that is developed. Product description contains the identity of the product, purpose of the product, how we are deriving the product, then what are the compositions of the product, so from where you are getting this, what are the relevant standards and quality. So project products are classified into system product, module product, management product, design product, and coding specialization as well as project. So they will be having the flow diagram. The activities network is created. Sequencing of activities minimize the overall duration of the project. Estimating effort. The software development efforts estimation is a process of predicting the most realistic use of the effort to develop or maintain software based incomplete or uncertain noisy input. So MRE will be defined as actual effort minus estimated effort divided by actual effort. So identify activity risk. There are 4 ways of activity based risk we identify for FJ activity based on number of assumptions. The 4 ways of handling risk will be, so I will be having the root cause analysis, avoidance, mitigation, transfer, and acceptance. Take action to avoid the risk, define action to take when the risk occurs, transfer, have someone else to handle the risk, that is insurance, acceptance, identify the risk as acceptable and let it happen. Step 7, allocate the resources. It may have system resources, investigate, integration, test, design, code, and integrate the software. So in a review plan, when a task is completed, it leads to the quality review. Some of the steps in project, you have to define the problem. So what if any review has been done, what is the problem we are solving, what would be the success look like, then what is the investment team would like to make, determine the focus, what are the root causes of the evident of the impact resource issue or quality, select the appropriate tools. Then I have the project review process that will be done by the representatives, project manager, product manager, development leads, quality leads, content expert, customer support leads, management. Then you execute the plan. Execution of the project